Hey, we're live.
Twice.
Twice.
Amazing.
All right. So, welcome to Monthly Mindset. My name's Matt Rudman.
And I'm Simon Walker.
All right. So I've been doing my Mindset Explosion. And Simon, you're from?
I'm from Firecracker Coaching.
Coaching. And we're going live on both our profiles. So if you feels a bit weird, this is new to us.
I think the weirdest thing is where'd you look?
Yeah,
It's
where
like,
do you look? I
yeah,
don't look
yeah.
at my camera. I'm vain like that. No, I'm going to look at both. There you go.
Excellent,
All right.
excellent.
So I'll just let it populate a little bit. I guess some people will come in. So this is our new show. All
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
it's like a monthly thing we're going to be doing.
We are going to do a monthly thing, yeah. On all different aspects of everything.
Yeah.
Life, the universe,
Yeah.
past, present, future, everything.
So
Yeah.
basically everything you would talk about maybe down the pub with your mate, but without the alcohol.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
All
very
right.
much
So I've been doing mindset coaching like on the live for probably, oh my gosh, a year. Personal development coach through martial arts, 14 years. And so you,
Yeah, so I started Firecracker Coaching back last year, and I'm a life crisis coach. So I help people get through those difficult times in their life.
Yeah.
And that can be, that doesn't have to be something really severe, but you know,
Yeah.
it can be just, where am I in my life? What do I need to shift to move on? What's causing me problems? What's causing me grief?
yeah.
Knock those out of the way and
Yeah, it's
be
definitely.
happy.
All right.
That's what it's all about.
So kind of it's a bit of a test. We would love your interaction, as we're chatting, and if you've got something that they want us to talk about in the coming months, then drop it in. Please share it, especially if you're going to get something from it. So it's just a little bit of an introductory video, but we're going to talk about money, didn't we, today?
Money.
What's it all good for?
Money.
Oh, yeah.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
All
It's
right.
good.
So anything, please drop a question in. We're far away. So what was your thoughts on this then?
Well, money's to me, money's brilliant, right? And I think that's probably one of the first things that people get confused about.
Yeah.
Is that they think, oh, it's just it's a trap.
I think we get
need
indoctrinated
it.
it's like the root of all evil, but I don't.
Absolutely,
I think
yeah,
wanting
yeah,
it is, but like how you go about it, and it doesn't have to be like that.
Well, again, if you think about it this way, £1 million is £1 million.
Yeah.
Whether it's in the hands of terrorists or whether it's in the hand of a charity,
Yeah.
it's still £1 million, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's what you do with it that's important.
Yeah.
And a lot of those beliefs, obviously come back from our parents, come back from when we were growing up. Anything, sort of sub, I don't know what, 5 years old, something like that.
Yeah, but and I
probably.
guess their parents' generation would have been different. So if I think my mum and dad born in 1949, so their parents would have still been on rations in the UK post-war, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it depends where they were growing up, and I think some of those things then get instilled over into ourselves and everyone else, right?
Yeah, huge. And we sort of those beliefs.
Yeah.
We take on, and they literally just sit in the background as they are as real as the air we breathe.
Yeah, definitely.
We believe it all day in, day out.
Yeah.
If you're told growing up that money doesn't grow on trees, then hey, do you know what? You'll have a bad relationship with money.
Yeah.
But if you're taught that it's actually a tool for good, you'll have a great relationship with money.
Oh, because also we're linked through. Better shout out Robin.
Yeah,
Waite,
absolutely,
right?
yeah,
So we're linked through there, and something Robin, he came and did some sales training with us last week.
Yeah.
And he said that he just loves helping people, and that's why I'm kind of hooked up with this guy.
I think that's why both we do this.
Just gets
as well,
paid to do
isn't
it. Yeah. So I think how we look and perceive things, and media contributes to stuff, and of course, like we just said, like parents, grandparents, but even our friends and the influence they have on. They would have had in that aspect. So, so have you been? Has there been a time where you've just been particularly like hard up, or?
See, this is a really interesting fact because the initial answer that was going to come straight out of my mouth from the subconscious level was going to be yes all the time. So what's my mindset around money now? that there's never enough of it.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing for me is that I've started recognising those beliefs that I've got around money as well.
Yeah.
So it's really important to understand and question those beliefs. And when you actually start questioning it, that's when your mind starts going, hang on a sec, is this right? Is this real? And I've worked with people a lot on this as well.
Yeah.
And not just about money, but other aspects of their life. It's not until they start questioning parts of their life that they think, no, do you know what, maybe this isn't true. Maybe this isn't the right way of looking at it.
Yeah, I agree.
So have I been hard up? No, not really.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah.
And in fact, I don't. I'm really fortunate. I live in the UK. We don't live in a war-torn country.
Yeah.
We've got running water. We've got food.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of luxuries
on the
we
walls,
have.
like these white things on the walls that keep you warm as well. It's amazing,
exactly.
right?
Yeah. You don't need to huddle around a blanket or huddle around a fire. Or anything like that. We are really, really lucky. And I think that's the thing about money. It is that energy. There's this energy about it. It is luck. People think it's lucky to have money, but no, it's lucky to have your health.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's lucky to have good support networks as well.
Friends and family.
Friends and family.
Yeah, definitely. So what about you?
Well,
when you're really hard up?
Yeah, I wouldn't say hard up. I think I've learned over the years. I think I used to stress over it a lot.
Yeah.
But
it does though. Why is it?
Yeah, because it's like, oh no, this is going to come in, but my mindset's different now, especially since taking on a business. Because I realised there was times when I just going to have to be about it for a little bit and make certain choices, whether they were the right ones or not. But they've turned out to be the right choices because we're sat in a lovely place now, and it was tough, and then everything's about getting a balance. So some of the coaches I had a bit previously, and very good in thinking. Have the abundance mindset, not the scarcity mindset.
Yeah,
and that changed a lot for me to think. Okay, well, it's going to come. We just had a meeting with staff talking about costings and stuff but it's not for them to stress and worry. It's like we're doing good.
Yeah, I heard a great
pushing, and so that's
absolutely and especially after the New Year, that's really good. Yeah. I had a great story about I think Lisa Nichols. Lisa Nichols. She was doing some sales. Some work with the sales team, and she was saying that the sales team mentality was like, okay, I've got to get the sales in, and every time they got a rejection, got a no, it's like, oh man, this is going to kill me now. But actually, what she said wasn't the way she flipped it was that when you do get a sale in, how much is that? Well, say it's like, I don't know, 200 quid.
Yeah.
Right. So it may take you 10 calls to get to 200 quid, to get one person.
Oh yeah, I know this one.
So actually, the other 9 calls, they're not no's. What they are is $20 worth of call. 20.
I think sometimes this might be a bit controversial. I think it's a lazy mindset sometimes, and I had it. And when I had to, when I first become martial arts instructor, came to Cheltenham, even though it was I kind of was under someone else's wing, but I had to go out on the street and ask. Yeah. And it literally, it doesn't have any students. Yeah. But when you need to do it, you'll do it.
You've got to.
Yeah, when it's there, you got the pressure. Like we just talked about stuff we've got here. What can we sell to? Just got all this junk in the. One man's junk, another man's treasure, right?
Absolutely,
so we got all this stuff. Yeah. It's like we need to do that, but why not? It's just sat there. It's just. It's in the way. I think sometimes we.
Well, actually, that space is valuable to you.
It's valuable downstairs, yeah. But even with martial arts fitness, people got to stop for whatever reason. I can't afford it, but I know it's funny what people put before their health and fitness. Yeah. Like Sky TV will come before your fitness every day of the week. I don't understand it, but
or that takeaway wheel, or do you know what
definitely.
I mean? There's expensive ways of eating and living.
If someone felt like they were struggling, I bet if you looked in your attic or your basement or in the spare room, there's ways of getting stuff. But you just got to go and do it. But we don't, because we're in that society where everything's pretty much
Well, we do live in that kind of disposable kind of
I might get shot for that, but that's just how it feels.
But we do, but that is about intent. It is about intention. You're right. It is about abundance, and sometimes we can look at that abundance in completely different ways. And you're right. It is one man's treasure and another man's rubbish. It's.
I think it's one of the things you can. It can be got, and I see people that just they just come out of nowhere. Kids make something, sell it on, whatever. Yeah. I think listening to people that have gone before, but not to think about. I think if you're just trying to get rich, and that's the only thing you can think about, then that's going to come across. And
it will.
It's how you put the value. If we're talking about that kind of stuff.
But again, it's that money mindset. Is it? It is about getting rich. And if you, what does rich mean? I think. Some advice I would give people if they're talking about money, or if they're thinking about money, or if they're struggling about money, then sit down and ask yourself the question: what does money mean to me? What does it give me? What is money doing for me? And and equally as well, what is the lack of money doing for me?
I think
which people
it all comes back to mindset, though. I mean,
You're right, it is.
Yeah, because I think if
people focus on luck.
If you're sad and something's not working for you, you could win the lottery, but it's just probably going to make you worse.
Do you know what? It is an interesting statistic. 70% of people who win the lottery go broke within 2 years.
Yeah,
because they haven't got the money. You know, they're not used to having that much money or that abundance and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it does all start with the mindset.
Yeah.
And even even if you don't need to be a millionaire, but if you've got money and you're putting, I don't know, 10% of it away as savings, then you know what you do. You're instilling habits.
Yeah.
You know, all those good habits you're then bringing on, and you've got savings. Your money's working for you. A lot of people don't do that. See.
No. But
they'll spend first and save later.
I think everything's a combination of everything else.
Yeah,
it's a combination of everything else. You've got to. It all starts within. So that, and I guess that's what our talks on here is going to be about.
Yes.
It's from working from this part inwards.
Exactly. Yeah.
And what's going on around here, and setting the goals out, the things that you want to do, and then the rest will come. But it's having that, not being so scarce about it, and you can look at things. You can. Like for me, I used to do a regular, going off on one again now, but a regular exercise. Right, why am I paying so much for internet? It's just daft. Just shop around and change it, and you can make the savings there. Still get a great service.
Yeah.
Or gas, electric, all these.
We're going to get loads of people tagging Sky in.
Yeah, and stuff like that. I got rid of my Sky, to be honest. It was a waste, and I went onto Amazon, so that's just like a year thing. And if I do watch a show, I found it's cheaper to pay for the show than it was to have a Sky subscription coming up.
Yeah.
I don't really watch that much. Got for the kids it's Netflix, so that just cheaper.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just a bit of a saving. Gone off on one there, but
tangent.
We're not financial coaches, like we have got to say. It's just how we feel about being in that thing. Yeah. So,
but you're right. Sorry, going back to your point earlier, it does all start up here.
Yeah, definitely.
Your mindset, and that's really why we're doing this. This is what it's all about. It's all about your mindsets, isn't it?
Yeah.
And once you've got that a little bit under control, or at least you're starting to understand that, then that's an incredible tool you can work with.
So I don't want to talk too much about personal stuff. We've both gone through divorce, right?
Yeah.
So I know that was quite scary, and then it took me. I just got to sit back and relax now.
Yeah, I mean, and not to sort of coin that kind of American phrase, but you got to breathe into it. And you just got to sometimes you just got to let it go, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. And once you do that, it's okay, easier. But all those things, life changes, they are buying a new house for the first time, even going into a relationship, or getting married, children. It was all worries, and sometimes I think we feel like, I'm just not ready to do it yet. But I think with anything, you're never ready to do it.
No.
And I just had to learn to, I just got to get this in now, and I got to make this bit happen. I think so.
But this is what, for me, with working with a lot of people, the first thing I would say to people is, right, okay, change can be scary.
Yeah.
And if you've never done it before, then, it is that fear of the unknown. But
it's because we're in a massive comfort zone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
of course it is.
Really happy or not
what
happy.
What have you got to do? You've got to take a little step outside.
Yeah.
And, just maybe stretch that comfort zone a bit, and you'll grow.
Yeah.
And it's all about growing. As human beings, that's what we want to do. We want to grow.
We do.
That's what we're here for.
We do. But do you know what? What we don't like is pain.
No.
And sometimes we hold on to a
why do we keep hold of pain?
We hold of pain because
what's the point of that?
If I use the analogy of fitness, so we don't like a pain of a class, so that's why we may not do a class or do exercises. Well, it's going to hurt. My arms and legs, they're going to hurt. So we avoid pain. We do anything to avoid pain. But all we do is prolong a pain that's going to come later on. Yeah. And you can put that into finance or anything, really.
Well, you're turning then a little bit of sort of sharp pain into a dull ache for a year, though, aren't you? If you don't do it.
Yeah, definitely. So
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you've got any thoughts on what we've talked about, drop them in. And anything you would like us to talk about next time.
I was going to say, suggestions for, Matt and Si chewing the fat for next month would be great. Yeah.
All right. Well, it's going to be a regular show, and it's good. I like it because we get to kind of combine, both what we're talking about, really.
Our crazy mindsets.
Yeah. Which goes off and wanders and tags. Oh, what's that over there? All right. We're going to have to come up with a hashtag, so hashtag monthly mindset, and we'll work out an explosion. Mine's the explosion, yours must be...
Well, there's a fire and a cracker.
Yeah, cool.
Fire and a cracker, yeah.
Hey, Firecracker.
2 for the price of 1.
But listen, same with anything in life is whatever you want to go for, then just go it, and there's always a way. Fear kicks... we're probably going to say the same things in like both our coaching. That fear holds us back, and it just you know what, you got to go ahead and do it. And how do they get in touch with you? I'm on like crisis. Sorry, is it?
Yeah, like life crisis coaching. So if you look at firecrackercoaching.com, all my details are on there. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. Yeah,
everywhere.
I'm everywhere. Apart from Instagram, I'm got hold of Instagram at the moment.
We'll work on that one. All right, I've got my Instagram TV, but anyway, hopefully we'll get on there.
That's next time, then, yeah. Nice one.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Cheers, thanks for watching.
All right, peace. Please share.